Larry down at the first turn. And on the Franklin County side, as they come around, Don McInnes, Dean Mitchell right here on the official barge. So we'll give you a blow by blow and a lane by lane. Bud is on the inside as they come down, and we're going to have, looks like, a good start of this race. Columbia Cup 1988, Budweiser on the inside. It slowed down a little bit. Miller on the inside of that. On the outside, Oberto.
Budweiser by nearly a rooster tail, and as you said, Tommy Deeth's got the inside track. It's Miller just outside him, and it's Larry Lauterbach outside Miller. Lauterbach going by Miller in the first turn, but it's Budweiser to Don.
Budweiser is definitely out front as he hugs the boys and maintaining his inside lane. He leads the Miller High Life up on the backstretch, and Lauterbach is chasing him in Vantage Ultra, followed by Oh Boy Oberto.
And up the back chute they go, Don. It's Budweiser out in front. Miller High Life coming up behind the Budweiser, and they're shooting up the back chute. They'll head to the west turn as they come out of the upper turn here at Columbia Park. We'll give you the times for Heat 1A as the Budweiser still hugging the buoys on the inside in that west turn. Here he comes down in front of this side, the Benton County side, a little jump on that, and on the outside of it, the Miller. And it is a good race on the outside. Here he comes. Here they come. Here comes the Budweiser. We'll get you the time on Heat 1A, the first lap, and a Budweiser has 1:41. The Miller has a time of 1:36, and the U10 1:33. Real close, Frank.
And the Miller's got to make up ground on the straightaway because the Budweiser has the great acceleration coming out of the exit buoy, but Chip's not doing it. And outside of Chip is Larry Lauterbach in the Hydroplane in third. He's a half a rooster tail back as they go to turn two.
And Deeth goes a little bit wider on the turn this time as he pushes the Budweiser up the backstretch. He leads the High Life by about 6 boat lengths, and Lauterbach, accelerating coming off the turn, chases the two of them. And further back is Oh Boy Oberto.
And up the back chute they go. The Budweiser still leading, a little less than last time, though. In second place, the Miller, the Vantage Ultra, right behind with Larry Lauterbach. And there they go, 1, 2, 3 on the inside. Still the Budweiser coming to lap number 2. And the Budweiser on the inside with the Miller and Chip Hanauer in second place. Here they come. And the Budweiser is close to the buoys. We'll get you the times. And Chip Hanauer catching up a little speed in that corner and catching up a little distance. Here's a Budweiser. The time, 1:36. Chip Hanauer, 1:38. The Ultralight has a time of 1:34, Frank.
Looks like Chip's trying to make a little race of it right now, but he might settle for 300 points in second place. It's still close to a rooster tail lead for Tommy Deeth as they get into turn one. Still Lauterbach a little further back in third.
And both boats swing wide of the turn. That's Budweiser and Miller High Life. And
looks
they both
like
got
Miller's
a little shaky out there.
There he goes up the back chute, Don.
And Miller is making a run on it. Dean, you got a perspective.
They're neck and neck going up the back chute. All we can see is one gigantic rooster tail, Don. And the Budweiser still is ahead, but not by much. Now the Budweiser, the Miller, and the Vantage Ultra, the 3 boats to watch out here at Columbia Cup 1988. We have 2 laps completed. We're ready for lap number 3, just about to be completed. The Budweiser on the inside.
Oh, wow.
And Miller Light, what a race. Those two are just sponson to sponson as they come around, and we'll get you lap number 3 times for you, Frank. Here they come. The Budweiser. 1:35, 1:37 for the Miller, and for the Ultralight we have a time of 1:32. Frank.
Well, they come in here, and Budweiser got a little on that last exit buoy, but Chip's hanging right in there. He's down about 2 boat lengths, and here he goes wide trying to catch Tommy Deeth.
Deeth is tight on the boys this time. Miller goes wide, and he loses some ground as Deeth comes off the exit buoy flying. Here comes Miller with a hot acceleration. And again, Dean, as they come across by you, they should be deck to deck.
They are deck to deck. And a reminder, in 4th place is the Oh Boy Oberto and the KISW Miss Rock Jack Berry in 5th place. And he's just about to be lapped by the Budweiser. And Budweiser, the Miller Light has fallen back a little bit in this lap number 3. And now lap number 4 just about to be completed. And in 3rd place, very respectable, the Vantage Ultra. Here they come around the official buoy. And the Miss Budweiser has to swing wide to get around Miss Rock KISW. And so does Miller have to swing wide. And here comes the Budweiser. Let's get the time on lap number 4 for Miss Budweiser. The time, 1:33. Miller, 1:32. Frank.
Yeah, it's still Tommy Deeth as they head down into the first turn again, and Hanauer is right with him, but he's on the outside. It doesn't look like he's either going to have enough to get him or going to try and get him. Boy, now he closes it down right there at the end of the entrance buoy.
Oh, and he is coming around the turn smoking. Here comes the Budweiser. No more than 2 boat lengths behind is the Miller High Life, and Chip Hanauer has his foot clear through the firewall.
Up the back chute, Don. The back chute they go, and it's Budweiser, and all we can see is one rooster tail, although the Miller has dropped back a little bit again, right in that heading up the west turn. The Budweiser puts up the acceleration, and the Miller drops a little bit in that upper turn. Here they come, hugging the buoys, the Budweiser, and on the outside of it is the Miller. And here we come, lap number 5. The checkered flag is coming out. Lap number 5. Here comes a Budweiser by the official buoy. And it's Budweiser going dead. The Miller went dead. Budweiser 137. Miller went dead in the water. He's trying to start up again. Here comes the Ultra Light. The Vantage Ultra. The Vantage Ultra. And the Ultra comes in with 124. And there's a fire in the Miller. A fire in the Miller. There's a fire in the Miller, and here comes the third place boat. The third place boat is the Old Boy Alberto. The red flag goes up, and there is a fire in that. The Old Boy Alberto comes out, and the red flare goes up. There is a driver in the water because there's a fire in the Miller High Life boat. And here comes the Rock KISW and the Old Boy Alberto are both cut down now, and they're heading out. The rescue squads are heading out in the upper turn. The rescue squads are heading out. There's 4 boats converging on the Miller American High Life, and they're all converging on it. The driver is out. There is flames coming out of the Miller in the last part of that turn. The Miller almost completing the race, but then having the problem with the fire in the boat. It was swinging wide, and away it went. So the Miller High Life
Hanauer's in the cockpit trying to shut the switches off, Dean, and get things under control.
Yeah, Mike said they're trying to cut off all the switches and get things under control. Mike's got the binoculars on the Miller High Life, and the driver, Chip Hanauer, is secure. The boat is upright, no problems there, but the fire is being put out. It looks like there's just smoke coming from it right now, but we're all right. The rescue sleds are there. There's plenty of them, and the Chip Hanauer is okay. He's standing up on the boat, and he had to turn everything out. The fire is out of the Miller High Life, and just